Your back is achy, your feet are swollen, you're looking in the mirror, you probably don't even recognize this woman, you haven't seen your regular self in weeks, and I'm going to tell you something that I've told many a woman and that probably somebody has already told you. If you can walk, go for a walk. My name is LAVI RE. I've been a health coach for 12 years and a doula for the past 9 years. I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told many a woman in the third trimester. What walking does for your body during pregnancy goes far beyond what anybody has probably ever told you in the past. And so I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my slides. Okay, sweet. So today we're covering benefits, safety, how much to walk by trimester, and I'm going to give you my exact walking formula. Plus, stay tuned because I have a free checklist for you at the end. So before we dive in, I have a really quick poll for you. I want to know how many days per week are you currently moving your body? So is it 0 days? Not yet, sis. Is it 1 to 2 days? I'm getting there. 3 to 4 days, you're already in the rhythm, or 5 days, and you walk, you slay. All right, so let me know in the comments below. Let me know, where are you at in your daily movement? So I just want to encourage you, you only need about 30 minutes per day to be healthy. So you can dramatically reduce any pregnancy complications, 27% lower risk gestational diabetes by just walking 30 minutes per day. So if you have gestational diabetes, start walking. It will also reduce your risk of preeclampsia by 33%. And ladies, your likelihood of having a C-section is reduced by 50% if you are walking 30 minutes per day. I'm not talking about jogging. I'm not talking about sprinting, lifting weights, just simply walking. And then, of course, walking will also help you lower your risk of excessive weight gain, which does also lead to other complications. All right, so there are 6 benefits of walking that are worth knowing. First of all, it's going to reduce your back pain. That means it's going to strengthen the muscles that support your spine. So the ones that are being stretched to their limits actually carry your baby. Walking actually strengthens that. Walking also eases swelling. So any movement that pumps excess fluid from your legs and ankles, it reduces swelling and edema and that tightness and stretching of your skin. It's also going to improve your sleep, which regulates cortisol and melatonin. So it just makes it easier for you to fall asleep and also stay asleep. So I want to encourage you, if you wake up in the morning and get that morning sun and that morning walk, that is going to help you fall asleep. And then an evening walk will actually help you stay asleep. So if you're having any trouble with your sleep patterns, decide what part of the day you're going to take a walk or do both. Split it up, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 in the afternoon. So a 20-minute walk can actually shift anxiety and overwhelm within minutes. So go outside, take a walk. It will boost your mood. It helps manage your blood sugar. And the best time to walk to manage your blood sugar, if you have headaches, diabetes, anything like that, is to actually take a 10-minute walk right after your meal. And then it helps prepare your body for labor. It actually helps to move your baby into the optimal position, and it helps you build the stamina you need for birth. So let's talk about essential. Now, when you're going for your walk, I want you to make sure that you are wearing supportive shoes. That is the number one thing that you need to do because your spine is going to be arching. So you want to make sure you have on the right walking shoes. You want to carry your water with you everywhere you go, every single time. I want you to stay hydrated, keep your fluids up, keep everything moving in your body. If it's hot outside, choose the coolest part of the day to walk. That way you are more comfortable, you don't overheat. And also, I want you to warm up slowly for about 3 to 5 minutes before picking the pace. And I actually have a formula that I use that I'm going to dive into in a little bit. Always bring your phone with you if you're on a solo walk. We know what's going on in the world. It's kind of crazy. So always have your phone with you. Always be alert. And stop if you feel any pain, dizziness, pressure, shortness of breath, any leaking. Want to go ahead and stop. Now, let's talk about every trimester. So every trimester is different because your body is changing and things are happening hormonally. And so in your first trimester, you can walk 15 to 20 minutes per day and just start 3 to 5 days per week. The first trimester, like fatigue is real. Start slow. Your energy is going to improve as you get moving. So even when it feels like it won't improve, it will. Walk on your flat, stable surfaces. And if you are dealing with nausea that first trimester, you actually want to walk after your nausea passes, okay? Don't try to walk through it. Your second trimester, you're going to be feeling a little bit better. So you want you to work up to that 3 to 30 minute mark. This is your golden window, okay? Energy is going to be returning and you can start adding gentle hills for strength training. In your third trimester, you are going to have to slow down because everything is heavier. So you can do 15 to 20 minutes. You can break it up into shorter walks if you need to. When I was pregnant, I was actually working at a restaurant as a hostess. And I walked everywhere. I sat those people at the tables. I would walk up and down the stairs. And so trust me, you can do it. My labor was so quick, I think, with my son. It was noon I started feeling like the most pain, and we started heading to the hospital. And he's born by 3:19 p.m. So I walked every day. I walked constantly. If you're having a hard time, it's perfectly fine to slow down. I want you to focus on your breathing. So you want to do some deep belly breathing, especially when you're outdoors. Just keep in your mind that every step helps position your baby. But if you feel any sharp pain or pressure, go ahead and stop. Always check in with your provider before changing your exercise routines. All right, y'all. So I'm going to share with you my perfect pregnancy walk formula. It's super simple. 5:25 is the walk that you want to do. You're going to do a 5-minute warm up. Let your body ease into it. It's not wasting time, but just really get into that first walk. You can walk down to the mailbox. You can walk around the house. At the next phase of it, it's a 20-minute walk. So you're doing 5, 20, 6. Okay, during that 20-minute walk, you want to be doing your belly breathing. You want to be walking at a nice conversational pace. If you can talk in full sentences, then slow down. You're going too fast, okay? Final 5 minutes is going to be a cool down stroll. The sweet spot, ladies, is to walk for 10 minutes after you eat. If you can do that for dinner, if you could even walk around your house, dusting, putting things away, just walk right after your meal. Do not sit back down. This is going to help with blood sugar. This is going to help with reducing inflammation in your body. This is going to help with hormonal regulation. This helps with your sleep. It is a game changer. So there are a couple of things that I want to talk about as a cautionary tale. But if you're feeling that pelvic girdle pain, that lower part of your belly where baby is sitting, just take shorter walks. Even 5 minutes is helpful. Don't necessarily skip the walk, just modify the walk unless your doctor tells you otherwise. If you're feeling extreme fatigue, just walk to the mailbox, walk to the corner, count it, okay? Like I said, if you're walking around the house, just walk for a few minutes, sit down and rest, walk for a few more minutes. Because if your heart rate is high, that is a sign, right? That's a sign of elevated heart rate, elevated blood pressure, the cholesterol, any of those things. Fatigue can be a sign of those things. So if you're walking, actually need to calm. I did mention the hot weather, so walking early in the morning or in the evening or indoors only, that will count as well. If there is bad air quality, of course, this is a legit reason not to walk outside, so just don't do it. Don't feel guilty. Just get your rest that day or walk inside your house. If you're having pain in your back, you definitely want to talk to your provider first. There is modified movement, but I really do want you to move. So definitely 901. I don't feel like it. Honey, put your shoes on, walk to the end of the driveway, and then see what happens when you get down there. Maybe you'll feel like going another step and another step. So just get started, okay? Don't feel like this is punishment. Just say, I am worth doing this for my body and for my baby. Absolutely get into these good habits during pregnancy. Now, I did tell you that I had something for you here at the end. I have a free download. It is a weekly walking checklist. It's a 7-day walking log, so you can put how long you walked, what your pace was. You can leave notes on how you felt. There are different tabs, and one of the tabs gives you advice for each trimester so that you know exactly what to do and not to overdo it. And then, of course, there's the talk test reminder card that kind of guides you on how fast or how slow you're going. There's two ways that you can get it. You can either enter your email address and you'll be added to my weekly email list and you'll get other fabulous free things from me. Or you can join my community where I have free membership for the first 7 days with all new members where you can check it out and see if it's a space where you want to be. All of the downloads and the freebies will be added in there weekly as we grow the community and as we learn about pregnancy and health together. And I am super excited. I would love to see you on the inside. And until then, I will see you in the next video.